Is Zharnell Hughes a fluke or a factor in the upcoming World Athletics Championships 2023 in the men's 100 meters? And the schoolgirl, Fiona Lee Terrelonge, punches way above her weight. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, she's 15 years of age and attends Edwin Allen High, the Sprint Factory. We are talking about none other than the remarkable Fiona Lee Terrelonge. Now, why we want to feature Fiona Lee Terrelonge is recently at the Jamaica National Championships 2023. She became the double sprint champion in the 100 and 200 meters. But for me, what makes this a huge deal is that she competed in the under 20 category. You heard me right. Fiona Lee is 15 years of age, people, and she competed against the 18, 9, and 19-year-olds and won both the 100 meters and the 200 meters, walking away as the under 20, 100 and 200 meter champion. Meaning, this young lady is hitting way above her weight class. She's a featherweight taking on heavyweights and looking good doing so. In the 100 meters, Fiona Lee Terrelonge of Edwin Allen won in a time of 11.46 ahead of Theianna Forbes, her teammate also of Edwin Allen, who ran 11.49 to take the second spot. Asharia Hewlett of St. Catherine High came third in 11.55, with Michaela Hazley of Immaculate running 11.76 to take that fourth position.
Set it into their blocks.
Set.
The set position. Up they go, first time of asking. Very good start by Theianna Lee Terrelonge. Her teammate Theianna Forbes is there as well. Asharia Hewlett is on the premises. Theianna Lee Terrelonge digs deep and digs deeper to the finish. In 11.47 seconds, the flash time.
Fiona Lee Terrelonge returned in the 200 meters to seal the deal, so to speak, winning very impressively ahead of Michaela Hazley of Immaculate. Theianna Lee Terrelonge won this in 23.79 ahead of Michaela Hazley of Immaculate Conception, who ran 24.50 to take the second spot. Jamara Patterson of St. Catherine High came third in 24.58.
Start the engines, Bruce. You know you have some fans installed up there.
Terrelonge leading at this point in lane number 4. Lavanya Williams in lane number 5 trying to hold on. Hazley, however, in lane 8 in the white and blue of Immaculate is going to finish best of all, taking her speed, as I understand it, to Harvard University, wishing her all the very best there. And Terrelonge gets below 24 seconds.
Now, for a 15-year-old to be taking on technically her seniors, girls between 17, 18, and 19, and thrashing them, that's a big deal, people. That's someone that's punching way above her weight class. And I'm pretty sure that the under 18s at the National Championships 2023 must have been very happy when they heard that Fiona Lee Terrelonge would not be competing in their age bracket. Now, she did have issues at the ISA Boys and Girls Champs. She was injured and recovering. But I thought her display here sends a huge message to the fact that this young lady could become absolutely dominant in the sprints in the ISA Boys and Girls Champs and possibly beyond. Now, it seems to me that her strength may be the 200 meters because she had to fight to win that 100 meter title. But nonetheless, kudos and congratulations to young Theianna Lee Terrelonge for punching way above her weight class. The people who follow boxing know me at that about. At the recently held NYC Grand Prix, the Racers Track Club trained originally from Anguilla but now representing for Great Britain, Zharnel Hughes shocked the entire track and field world, and I'm going to be honest with you, I was shocked, and I'm sure that 99% of you were shocked when he ran a world-leading, astounding 9.83, decimating the field, including the clear favorite Jamaica's Akeem Blake.
And they settle in, and Blake off to a good start. Coleman's going to have to reel him in as Zharnel Hughes goes by Coleman and goes by Blake and takes the win. Whoa. The Olympian from Great.
This accomplishment was so shocking to many that it was hard to comprehend. But then I think many of us forgot that he's being coached by the genius, Glenn Mills. And we know who Glenn Mills is, right? The greatest in terms of male sprinters, Usain Bolt, and at one point, Johan Blake. Need I say more? Of course, this was so shocking that some people started to wonder, was this some sort of fluke? Well, at the recently held British National Championships 2023, Zharnel Hughes proved in not the most favorable sprint conditions that people, this is no fluke. You hear me? The man dey on fire. Watch. Running in torrential rain, Zharnel Hughes won the finals in 10.03 ahead of Reese Prescott, who ran 10.14 to take second, and Eugene Amodazi, who came third in 10.18. Hughes came back to run and win the 200 meters in a win-aided 19.77 seconds ahead of Joe Ferguson, who ran 20.43 to take the second spot, and Jonah Ifoloko ran 20.45 to take the third spot, clearly establishing the fact that this was no fluke.
Ferguson, Ifoloko in 5, Morgan Harrison 6, Hughes in 7. Expecting the 60-metre man, but look at Hughes, the way he eats up the gap between him, 70 metres. Great running in 5 there from Ifoloko, down the home straight, works the clock here. Zharnel Hughes is pouring it on. There's a gulf between him and the rest. The battle for second is close. 9.
Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. I think sometimes because there's so much happening in track and field, we tend to forget. Now, if you harken back to the Tokyo 2020 Olympics that took place in Tokyo, Japan, in 2021, one of the persons being considered as a possible winner, remember this was the post Usain Bolt era, was Zharnel Hughes. He was one of the factors. And then unfortunately for him, he false started and was ejected from the final. So this shouldn't be a surprise. Secondarily, he's being trained by Glenn Mills people. And he's training in Jamaica people, a yard. He might do the hill run, he might do all them sinting there. Oh, I'm getting a little Jamaican. He's being trained in Jamaica. And you know, we train a little differently here than probably anywhere else on earth. There are little things that we throw in to spice it up. Hill runs are famous. That's something that many coaches do not do in developed nations. So trust me when I tell you this. We shouldn't really be as surprised as we were, but I have to admit, even I was surprised because my eyes were on Akeem Blake. And then people running 9.83. Whoa. And if you can run in 0.0 wind in that torrent of rain and run 10.03, that was no fluke. That 100 meter that he ran at the British National Championships 2023 is probably even more impressive than that 9.83. Did you see the rain? Listen, this man is going to be a factor. You hear me? I know many are talking about the American remarkable talent, and of course our own oblique, Akeem, and now we have other persons, and there are other sprinters, Bracey, etc. But do not count out this gentleman. If you run 10.03 in those conditions and you just ran 9.83 and World Championships is like what, a month or so away, this man is a factor. I mean, he's a serious factor. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. One more time, big up to the 15-year-old Fiona Lee Terrelonge, the now under 20 national double sprint champion in the 100 and 200 meters. Now don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, your royals, your kings and queens, bless up.